How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to check out the Blue Ox 10,000 pound adjustable ball mount with 4-inch drop and 4-inch rise. Now, the thing right out of the box that I think is kind of cool is the fact that you're going to get this clamshell adapter to get to your 2 5/16 ball, and it just drops over your pre-installed 2-inch ball. So let's take a closer look at our ball mount and see what's special about it. Our ball mount's made of powder coated steel, and with Blue Ox products in general, they have a powder coating process that I always found to be pretty good. You know, it holds on really well, but more importantly, what happens underneath that powder coat is what's really doing the job for us. It's the fact that they actually treat the metal beforehand for corrosion resistance, and that's going to allow it, when you start getting these nicks and scratches like this, just from being slammed in and out of a receiver. You know, a ball mount's life is pretty rough. It's gonna get thrown on the ground. It's gonna be in the hottest heats and the coldest weather all the time. So it's designed to deal with those elements. And you can see down in here also that that powder coat goes pretty far inside of the shank. So that's gonna hold up against the elements pretty well. Now, overall, our length right here is gonna be at 13 inches. As far as the spacing for your holes, at this hole, you're at 8 1/4 from the center of your ball, and you're at 9 1/2 from the farthest one to the center of your ball. Your holes are going to have 1-inch adjustments between each hole. So overall, it's going to give you a nice measure of adjustability for your 2-inch receiver. And we're going to flip our ball over just to put it into our 4-inch rise. And you can see that it's going to get up pretty high. And this is going to work for the person that's going to have a wide variety of trailers and campers that they're towing. This is going to allow them the flexibility to make those adjustments to get your ball to your coupler height. So that's one of those really nifty things. And the pins that I have here are going to have 2 lynch pins and 2 5/8 diameter pins. That's going to keep everything right in position as far as your ball and hold up against corrosion out there on the road. Now, you have an included 5/8 diameter pin and clip, and that's going to help keep everything secure, and you're going to be ready to roll right out the box. However, it wouldn't be a bad idea to add on a locking pin from Blue Ox. 10,000 pounds gross towing is your overall weight capacity, which puts you at about 1,000 pounds tongue weight. And that's the same for both the 2-inch ball and the clamshell 2 5/16 adapter. Now, when you're coming up with what you're pulling and trying to get an understanding of your capacities, you always want to keep in mind that whatever is the lowest rated item in your setup is going to be your maximum capacity, and you're going to have to figure along with that number. Another thing that I always recommend when towing is following the 80-20 rule, where you want to reserve 20% of your maximum capacity for who knows what. Now, overall, with Blue Ox products, I always say that they're really solid materials that they use. The customer support is really good. And I just say that, you know, this is one of my go-to brands. So I'm a little bit, nobody, you know, gave me a hat or a t-shirt, but I like Blue Ox products a lot. And they tend to be very reliable. And in my time here speaking with our neighbors, it's usually one of my go-to brands. So again, this is Ed with etrailer.com, taking a look at the Blue Ox 10,000 pound adjustable ball mount with 4-inch drop and 4-inch rise. Have a great day.